Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to reflect on three profound truths that shape the essence of our existence. These are not just principles, they are pillars that uphold the structure of our lives. These truths transcend cultures, beliefs, and generations. They remain unwavering, standing tall amidst the storms of life. I speak to you today about three things you cannot do without faith, love, and hope. These are not mere words, they are lifelines that tether us to purpose, joy, and perseverance in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain. Let us embark on this journey together, not just to understand these truths, but to embrace them with all our hearts. Faith, the anchor of the soul. Faith is the compass of our lives. It is the unseen hand that guides us through the uncertainties of our journey. Faith is not a mere belief in something greater than ourselves. It is the conviction that even in darkness there is light. It provides us the strength to step forward when the path ahead is unclear. Faith begins in the heart. It is a seed planted within us, nurtured by trust and watered by experience. When trials come, faith is not shattered, it is refined. The storms of life test our faith, but they also deepen it, making it resilient. It grows not in the absence of challenges, but through them. Faith is the source of courage. It is what empowers us to face the giants in our lives, the insurmountable mountains, and the roaring seas. When we stand at the edge of despair, it is faith that whispers, "You can." It teaches us to walk, not by sight, but by trust in the unseen. Faith connects us to the divine. It is the bridge that spans the chasm between humanity and eternity. Through faith, we find purpose beyond the temporal and a vision beyond the present. It reminds us that we are part of a greater story woven by a loving Creator. Faith is communal. While it begins as a personal conviction, it thrives in fellowship. We draw strength from one another, sharing stories of triumph and perseverance. In the collective expression of faith, we find solidarity and encouragement. Faith is active. It demands more than acknowledgement, it calls for action. It is not enough to believe, we must live out our faith in our choices, our words, and our deeds. Faith without action is like a tree without fruit. It exists but serves no purpose. Faith sustains us in suffering. In moments of pain and loss, it offers solace and understanding. It teaches us that suffering is not the end, but a passage to greater things. Faith lifts our eyes from the ashes of today to the beauty of what lies ahead. Faith ignites hope. It is the foundation upon which hope is built. When the night is darkest, it is faith that sparks the flame of hope, illuminating our way forward. Together, faith and hope form an unbreakable bond that carries us through life's trials. Faith transcends the temporal. It does not waver with the shifting sands of time. It is eternal, rooted in the infinite. When all else fades, faith remains steadfast, pointing us toward an everlasting home. Faith is a gift. It is not something we earn, but something we receive. It is offered freely to all who seek it, regardless of their past or present. This gift, when embraced, transforms lives and opens the door to unimaginable blessings. Love, the essence of life. Love is the heartbeat of existence. It is the force that binds humanity together, the melody that resonates in every soul. Love is not merely an emotion, it is the essence of who we are and the greatest commandment we are called to fulfill. Love begins with the Creator. We are loved by a God who formed us in His image, who knows us intimately and calls us by name. His love is unconditional, unending, and unfathomable. It is the wellspring from which all other love flows. Love is selfless. It seeks not its own, but the good of others. In a world often consumed by selfish ambition, love stands apart. It is not about what we can gain, but what we can give. True love sacrifices for the benefit of another. Love heals. It has the power to mend broken hearts and restore fractured relationships. Love does not hold grudges, it forgives and rebuilds. In its embrace, we find redemption and reconciliation. Love unites. It crosses boundaries, cultures, and divisions. In love, we see not our differences, but our shared humanity. It teaches us to look beyond the surface and into the heart, where every person bears the mark of divine creation. Love is patient and kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, and it is not proud. These words remind us that love is not a fleeting feeling, but a steadfast commitment. It endures through the highs and lows, choosing to stay even when it is difficult. Love is active. It is expressed through action and not just words. Love feeds the hungry, clothes the naked, and comforts the lonely. It reaches out to those in need and does not turn away from suffering. Love transforms. It has the power to change lives and communities. When we choose to love, we become agents of change, reflecting the character of the one who first loved us. Love is the greatest revolution this world will ever know. Love is eternal. It does not fade with time or circumstance. Even in the face of death, love remains. It is the one thing we take with us beyond this life, for it is rooted in eternity. Love is the answer in a world filled with hatred, violence, and division. Love is the antidote. It overcomes fear and hatred, bringing peace where there is strife. Love is the light that dispels the darkness. Love is a command. It is not optional, but a call to action. We are commanded to love one another as we have been loved. This love is not conditional, but universal, extending to all, even those we find difficult to love. Hope, the light in the darkness. Hope is the lifeline of the soul. It is the light that shines in the darkness, guiding us through life's storms. Hope is not mere optimism. It is the confident expectation of good things to come, rooted in the promises of a faithful Creator. Hope begins with faith. It is the natural outgrowth of a heart anchored in trust. When we believe in something greater than ourselves, hope springs forth, reminding us that no situation is beyond redemption. Hope sustains us. It keeps us moving forward when we feel like giving up. It whispers to us in the silence, urging us to hold on just a little longer. Hope is the voice that says, tomorrow will be better. Hope sees beyond the present. It looks past the pain and challenges of today to the possibilities of tomorrow. Hope does not deny reality, but chooses to believe in a brighter future despite it. Hope is contagious. When we share our hope with others, it multiplies. A spark of hope can ignite a flame in someone else's life, bringing light to their darkness. Hope is a gift we give not only to ourselves, but to the world. Hope overcomes fear. Fear paralyzes, but hope mobilizes. It gives us the courage to face our fears and the strength to overcome them. In hope, we find the power to move forward, no matter how daunting the path. Hope is resilient. It does not waver in the face of adversity. It bends but does not break. Like a tree in the storm, hope stands firm, rooted in the truth that we are never alone. Hope inspires action. It is not passive, but active. Hope compels us to work toward the future we envision, to build and create, to strive and achieve. It fuels our dreams and gives purpose to our endeavors. Hope is eternal. It is not confined to this life, but extends beyond it. In the promises of eternity, we find the ultimate hope that transcends all earthly struggles and sorrows. Hope is a gift. It is given to us by the Creator, who knows the plans He has for us, plans for good and not for harm, to give us a future and a hope. This hope is unshakable, for it is rooted in His unchanging nature. Hope is the anchor of the soul. It keeps us grounded amidst the shifting tides of life. In hope, we find stability and peace, knowing that our destiny is secure. Ladies and gentlemen, as we reflect on these three truths, faith, love, and hope, let us remember that they are not just ideals to be admired, but lifelines to be embraced. They guide us, sustain us, and unite us as we navigate the complexities of life. May we hold fast to faith, live out love, and cling to hope, knowing that in these three we find the essence of life itself.